Bonjour, y'all! My name is Brita, and I am the Pink Ravenclaw. So, let's see. Hopefully, y'all can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Okay. And then, I think I'm turning that sound off. Okay. Hello, Harry Potter, Justin, welcome. Yay, Harry Potter says y'all can hear me, so perfect. I meant to actually schedule this in advance so that it wouldn't be a surprise stream, because I knew I was going to stream today, and then I forgot. So, that's my life right now. I feel like I'm doing so many different things. It's hard to keep track of everything. But I have a whole bunch of unlimited lives for puzzles and spells, so I thought I would do that today. We're going to put on 15 minutes of lightning bolts, 15 minutes of winged keys, and then 1 hour of hearts. Y'all, my team came so close to going up a tier. We were in the top 3 for a long time, and then we dropped down to number 5 yesterday, and then we were at number 4 all day today. But it's like, I can only play so much during the work day because I'm supposed to be working at my job. So, oh my gosh, y'all, I've been working on this puzzle for so long. We're gonna see if I manage to defeat it today while playing. It's been a struggle. Anyway, I really wanted to come on today because one, like I said, I had some unlimited lives, so like might as well play, right? But also the rest of the week I wouldn't have time to stream. So tomorrow and Wednesday I'm gonna be in the office, so I can't stream those days. And then Thursday, Dan and I leave for Austin. It's kind of one of those things where the timing is perfect. My company has a conference like Thursday and Friday in Austin, and then Dan starts his new job in Austin the following week. So despite the fact that we both have companies who are taking care of our air travel, we managed to get on the same flights going in and out of Austin. So it worked out really well. Harry, it is totally fine. It is, I completely get like not having time to commit to it. My club is really casual. Like, you'd only have to earn 1 trophy a week. But if even that is a little too stressful, we can hang out and just watch. I like that my club is deliberately not, that it's not competitive, it's not stressful, because I just want people to have fun. I don't want people to feel like they have to get so many trophies each week. Yeah, it's disappointing when we're really, really close to leveling up, but I would rather people just have fun with it and not be stressed out than like be stressed out, because it's a game, you know. I think that sometimes, like with video games, people forget that it's supposed to be fun, and then they like get stressed out, and that makes me sad. Like, we should all just be having fun. Harry, I'm so glad that you hang out on stream. I know Dan and I aren't here all the time, especially not now. Now that I have a full-time job and I'm no longer available to stream at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, because I have to work. But that is one of the nice things about working from home is that at least a couple times a week, if I want to, like I said, this week it only works today, I can stream after work. Y'all, this is seriously such a struggle. I have been trying so hard to finish this puzzle, but I'm just like not getting all of the bubbles that I need. Okay, it's kind of hot in here. Let me go turn the fan on. 1 second. Okay. Hopefully that will cool things off in here a little bit. I don't know why I'm hot. Like, I've been drinking tea all day, and I was not hot at all while drinking tea all day. And now I'm warm. So, Putter, when you do have times you get bored with certain games or lose interest, that's fair. Absolutely. Like, I've been taking a break from I haven't played Hogwarts Mystery since May. I haven't played it since before we went to Europe. I've just been taking a break. I do open Pikmin Bloom, but I don't really play it a lot unless I'm walking. I do like it because it's kind of like hacked my brain into walking. So it's good for my health. But it's not really a game that you like really want to play. Putter says Wizards Unite was the only one that constantly held your interest. Yeah, I get you on that. Absolutely. Wizards Unite is, I think, the only game that I played daily. I did not miss a single day of Wizards Unite. I was literally a daily player every single day from before day one, because I was at the launch event, and then technically after day one, because I was playing it. I was like part of the crazy people who had hacked their way to keep playing the game until they turned off the servers. So, but yeah, Pokemon Go, I still occasionally play like when I'm traveling. But I don't know. It's just not as much fun as it used to be. So, ooh, that is helpful. Maybe this will be the one I actually win. Justin, Hogwarts Legacy is the end all for me. I'll get too anxious multiplayer games and mobile games. I do like puzzles, but I want to fly or brew potions. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely excited to play Hogwarts Legacy. I think we all are. But, I don't know. It's also going to be hard because now I'm, like, working this, like, normal full-time job. So, I think one of the challenges is that I want to be, like, I'm probably going to be playing multiple games, and then it's like, how do you find time for everything? Oh, dang it, that was I screwed that up. I could have gotten another, charmed bag from that. Ugh. I'm frustrated with myself. It's okay. Yeah, flying is confirmed. Quidditch is not confirmed yet. So, we'll see. Yes, I could definitely show you guys, Hogwarts Mystery on stream. I think I have a thing set up for it. Like, to give you guys an idea, this setup in OBS is called vertical phone. So it's when playing a game that's a vertical phone. And I need to change it because it still says Witches Unite instead of Pink Ravenclaw. But then I have one that's specifically for Hogwarts Mystery, and it's set up with my phone being horizontal. That's actually what I did for Magic Awakened, to play with a horizontal phone. Post-COVID heat flashes, I got that instead of fatigue for the first 2 weeks after testing negative. I hope it's not a post-COVID heat flash, especially because I'm about to go to Austin, and Austin is going to be so hot. But it could be. I don't know. I mean, it definitely doesn't make sense for me to be randomly hot when I'm not even drinking tea right now. When I was drinking tea earlier. And, like, I was fine then. Okay, if I don't get the puzzle this time, I'm going to take a pause and do something else. Because it's like, y'all, I have been working on this one puzzle for so long. It's frustrating. So did y'all see everybody talking about they did, like, the developer thing last week for Hogwarts Legacy? So they showed a new cutscene. They actually showed, like, a full cutscene, which was really cool. So, I was excited to see that. I think everybody was. I was sort of hoping that they would show us a female main character and not a male main character. Because it's like, you keep showing male avatars and not female avatars. But it's fine. It's totally fine. But it was still a cool cutscene. So that was fun. What puzzle have I made it to? That is a great question. When I finish this, we can find out. I had a light lunch today, so I'm eating stream snacks, which are animal crackers. So in the cutscene, the Gryffindor companion is female. So in the cutscene, of course, I mean, she was female, but it's the words are hard. What's the word I'm trying to say? The trailer that we got, like the state of play event, understandably, they used the same avatar, the same main character for that. That's fine. And that was male. But then for the cutscene that they showed last week, the main character was still male, but it was a different male. We've seen a few seconds of a female main character in clips that Chandler has posted to Twitter. But those are like 5-second clips. They're extremely short. So, you know, we'll see. They have time to obviously to show us more, especially since, you know, we're probably not going to get the game until December. Like, that's what everybody is guessing. There are a bunch of theories based on there's like a UK artwork book where the Amazon listing is coming out December 6th. The American listing doesn't have a date, or it's like December 31st. So, a lot of people think it's going to be December 6th because of that book. Yeah, exactly. So, I have no idea if December 6th is going to be like the early date or if that's the date that like everybody gets it. I don't know. But I don't anticipate the game coming out before December. So we still have several more months to get like to get more gameplay footage and to get like more diverse gameplay footage. So they have time. They have time to remedy their mistakes. Oh my gosh, I really should have eaten more for lunch. Like, I hate when I make myself, like, I get this hungry because I didn't eat enough earlier. Like, I wasn't deliberately not eating enough. It just kind of happened. Which is something that I do sometimes. I just, like, forget to eat. So, I can't believe it's almost September 1st. Like, time flies. Also, so my next door neighbor, or neighbors, their son he turned 11 earlier this year. Which means that he would be the right age for going to Hogwarts. So I need to talk to her about sending him a Hogwarts letter. Because that would need to be done, like, in the next couple weeks. I don't know if she's already thought about that. She might have. She's incredibly creative and organized. So she might have already come up with that idea. But I have like a seal and like melting wax and stuff. Ooh. I don't know if her son is taking a house quiz. I should definitely suggest that they do that on September 1st. I mean, what day of the week is September 1st this year? It's a Thursday. So, ooh, and it's the Thursday before Labor Day weekend. Oh, man. Maybe we can throw a Harry Potter party that weekend. That would be so much fun. Just like a Harry Potter party for our family, and then we're also friends with another neighborhood family. They have 3 kids. So maybe we'll just throw like a really small like Harry Potter dinner party. I would love that so much. I feel like the kids would like it too. Our families all get along really well. It's the 3 of us. And I mean, Dan and I don't have kids, but we get along well with kids. Kids like us. Probably because Dan and I are basically oversized children ourselves. So. Oh, I meant to see what puzzle I'm on, and I forgot. I also had to take a break from this puzzle because it's driving me crazy. And I forgot to do that too. That's okay. Aha! So what is everybody watching on TV right now? Or streaming? Let's be honest, you're probably streaming it. Dan and I have been watching Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And what's funny is that like, we've kind of been annoyed when shows go off the rails. Like, they just get too ridiculous. But what's great about Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is that the concept is already so ridiculous that it doesn't really feel like it's gotten ridiculous yet. I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but it just seems normal. Like, all of the plot twists and stuff make perfect sense in the context of the universe that has been established for the show. So, I don't know. We're enjoying it. We had taken a pause from, or we're still taking a pause, actually, from Castle, because Castle just got too ridiculous. And I have a lot more tolerance than Dan does for really, like, unrealistic plots. But even I thought that, like, Castle was, like, going a little too far. Thanks, Petter. Yes, if anybody wants to like this, that would be most appreciated. Thank you very, very much. Petter is not watching anything right now. I do not know would you call it Cobra K or Cobra Kai? I do not know what that is. Okay, so that was still a fail. So I'm on puzzle 1811. That is what I have been struggling to get. Okay, let's go put some more bonuses on. Let's see, what do I have? Let's do a half an hour of lightning bolts and half an hour of bombs. And let's go to the second one. Okay, was the second one Cobra Kai? I no longer remember which one I said first. So, okay, let's see. Do I have an opinion as to when Magic Awakened Global will be released? Not really, because honestly, I'm so surprised that it hasn't been released yet. And because of that, so my opinion is that it was supposed to be released already, and something is holding it up. Which means that I can't really guess as to when it'll actually be released, because I think it should have been released already. And for whatever reason, it's been held up. I would love, like, a September 1st release. You know, like, for Back to Hogwarts. Especially since, like, the story starts with you as a first year. And you're going to Hogwarts. Like, I think that would be so perfect. Okay, that was shockingly easy. But I don't really know. Like, I enjoyed playing the beta so much, and I really want to make content on it. I want to stream it. Like, I had fun streaming the beta, and I want to learn more about it so that I can, you know, like, teach it to other people. And I really want it to come out soon. I do not know why it's not out yet. Like, I really, really thought it would be out by now. So that's why I think that it's been delayed. And I have I don't know why, like, what is going on that would cause a delay. But I think that's why we don't have it yet. So, they need hype. Do you mean hype merch, or do you mean hype mech? Because, Justin, I hope it can be super chaotic in the game. Do you want to be chaotic in Hogwarts Legacy or in Magic Awakened? Because I think that we can, Hogwarts Legacy, like, you can be evil. So I know that you can kind of both. Uh, yeah, I don't know how much freedom we're gonna have in Magic Awakened for choices, um, like to do things. I don't know. So what's interesting is about Magic Awakened is that it's like kind of a multiplayer game. Like you can do stuff with other people, but the plot kind of seems like it's not multiplayer. Like you're just a first year and Ivy keeps getting lost and I don't know. It's very interesting to me because it doesn't seem very clear on that. I don't know. Um oh my gosh, did I Yay, you guys, I got 2 of my lessons done in a row on the first try each. And I think that's all of my Care of Magical Creatures lessons. I earned a spell upgrade. Yay. So, okay, well I do have more Care of Magical Creatures next week, but it's like advanced Care of Magical Creatures. So, let's see. Harry Potter says probably more room for chaos on Hogwarts Legacy. I do think probably more room for chaos on Hogwarts Legacy because it's a single player game. And then when is Magic Awakened set? So Magic Awakened is set 10 years after the fall of Hogwarts. So I don't remember what year the fall of Hogwarts is supposed to be, but it's 10 years after that. So, catching up. Okay, I need to change my creature to the black cat while I'm thinking about it. Wow. Okay. Creature of the week is the black cat. And okay, no, that puzzle is bugging me. So I'm gonna go do the challenge mates for a bit. 97. Let me see. When is the Battle of Hogwarts? Battle of Hogwarts date. Okay, so the Battle of Hogwarts is 98. So then 2008 would be when Magic Awakened is set. But what's interesting is that Teddy Lupin. So Teddy Lupin was born in 98. Okay, so yeah. So he won't be a student with us in Magic Awakened, but like he could be a student. Assuming Magic Awakened goes through all 7 years, then he could be like he could be like he could join us. Like he should join us. But I don't know if they're going to want to have like a canonical character. That'll be interesting. We'll see what choice they decide to make. Okay, this was actually not a good puzzle for having bonuses in because like that bomb isn't doing anything for me. It's kind of annoying. I had to remember that. Like when the puzzle is so crowded, like you just, it's not as helpful. Yes. Okay. So yeah, Teddy was born before his parents died. Yeah. Because Lupin made Harry godfather. So like we know. I'm trying to remember when they get the message. I think it's when they're at Shell Cottage. So like when they're recovering from when they're planning to break into Gringotts at Shell Cottage with Bill and Fleur. I think that is when they find out that Tonks had Teddy. So This is going to be really close. Let's see. And of course, it didn't go for the red. Oh my gosh, Justin, I know. I'm like, just, it breaks, like, I get it from a storytelling perspective. I get that you have to kill off characters, but the fact that she killed off Fred, and then the fact that she killed off, like, Remus and Tonks, I'm just so sad. Like, I mean, I was honestly, like, she killed off all of the Marauders, you know? Ugh. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have feelings, you guys. I have really strong feelings. Because I get very emotionally invested in the books that I read. And I have read Harry Potter a lot. So, these are just the things that I think about. But from a storytelling perspective. So, okay, so there's a couple of reasons to kill off characters, even though I don't like it. So part of it is the hero's journey. So you have to kill off all of Harry's mentors so that at the very end, it's just him by himself. So that's why they had to kill off Sirius. That's why they had to kill off Dumbledore. And then that's why they had to kill off Remus. So that all of the different people who had mentored him would all be dead. Like, and that way you can also have, the three good Marauders and his mom with him at the very end using the ring. So there's that from the storytelling perspective in, like, why you have to kill them off. And then why you have to kill off. So it does feel kind of cheap that she killed off Fred, because it's kind of like, well, she had to kill off one of the Weasleys, but so of course she kills off the one that's a twin, because then it's like, I don't know. But like, the fact that only one Weasley died is pretty unrealistic, because just the fact that, like, this is war and all of them were considered, like, the whole Weasley family was considered blood traitors, right? And that's just kind of, you know, one of the realities of war is that people die. So, like, that's kind of why she had to kill off one of the Weasleys. But, I mean, I was still sad about it because I love the Weasleys. I'm trying to think of why she had to kill the other characters. So Hedwig, Hedwig represented the loss of innocence. That's why Hedwig had to die, which I'm just super also really sad about. Like, that was devastating. I'm trying to remember, there is a reason, like a storyteller reason, why Dobby had to die. I just don't remember it. So, this is, like, what I do in my free time. I, like, read the literary analyses of my favorite books. So, Justin, yes, Dobby's death hurts so badly. Like, Hedwig's death and Dobby's death both hurt so badly. And it's one of the reasons that the movies bother me so much, is that because they cut Dobby out of Goblet of Fire, Order of the Phoenix, and Half-Blood Prince, watching the movies, you don't get that, like, entire relationship arc between, like, Dobby and Harry in the movies that you get in the books. And I'm just like, this is so important. And, like, his death is still sad in the movies. Like, you know, I'm not saying it's not. It's just that it was so much more devastating in the books than it was in the movies, and it's because they didn't include him the way it should have been. So I actually doing a video series on the books and on the movies is in the list of like things that I want to do. It's just that they'll take a long time to script. Like filming them won't take too long, but I have to script them. And I would definitely like that would be something I would have to hire. Mario would have to edit that for me, which is fine. Like that's not an issue. That's why I'm sourcing out some of my editing is so that I can focus on what I actually really like doing, which is not editing. Plus it's win-win, you know, like help. Mario and Lee are getting married next year, so I'm definitely going to make some jokes with them about the fact that I'm like paying for their wedding. So, Beetle the Bard, how are you? I have not seen you in so long. I hope that life is treating you well. I've been busy. How about you? Oh, also, by the way, I'm not going to tell you guys why, but I highly recommend that y'all watch my latest unboxing video. And you should really watch the entire thing. So, that's all I'm going to say. The pandas! Yeah, the pandas are getting married. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, it's just fun to have been friends with people for this long now, you know? Because, like, we met at Fan Festival, and we didn't get to spend a lot of time together because Lee got sick, and so, Lee and Mario had to leave early, but I don't know, like, we kind of, like, spent a lot of time together online after that, and so just, like, I remember when they got engaged, and, like, you know, they posted the video online for that, and, you know, we hung out at, LeakyCon in 2019, so we actually spent a lot of time together at LeakyCon, and that was nice because that was, like, more focused, you know. Fan Festival was amazing. There was, like, so many people. Beetle, the new job is going really well. So, I think I've officially been here 4 weeks. Yeah, so, was last week my 4th week? Yeah, last week was my 4th week. I'm looking at my calendar. I'm also, like, thinking about my paychecks because I get paid once a week. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, last week was my 4th week. So, I've been there a while. It's really good. Like, it's just nice to, like, I cannot overstate how nice it is to be paid to write. Like, to have my writing be valued not just in, you know, commentary, like, hey, like, you did a great job on this, or like, hey, thank you so much for helping me edit this piece, but the fact that, like, I'm actually finally getting paid to do it, and I don't have to find clients, and I don't have to, like, track down clients, you know, and I don't have to deal with all the entrepreneurial stuff, because, like, I really liked the freedom of, like, doing freelance and blogging and content creation and all of that. You know, I've loved the creativity, the community, everything, because, you know, it's not just, obviously, it's not just, like, Harry Potter and YouTube and stuff, but, like, I've been blogging since 2014 and, doing, like, social media influencer stuff, and, but just, the entrepreneur, like, the whole owning a small business and having to take care of, like, billing and the very much like the entrepreneur aspects of it, it turns out I hate that. Like, I just do not enjoy doing that. I'm not good at it. Like, I'm really good at writing. I'm not good at kind of the stuff that you need to do to, like, be financially successful as a writer. I'm just like, can I just write things and people pay me? And apparently that's not how the world works. But now I have a job where I do actually just get paid to write. And I love it. Getting paid is very underrated. Right? It is totally underrated. Like, it's like, this should be, like, we should all be in agreement that this is important, and yet somehow we're not. It's like, what is wrong with the world? And part of it is just that content creation, like, in general, is not valued financially. Like, people complain about having to pay for content. And it's like, but someone created it. Like, someone put labor into that content, you know? And it's just like it's a rough area to be in. So it's one of the reasons, like, Dan and I support a lot of people on Patreon. And one of the things that we are doing now that I'm making a lot more money, is we're going to redo, I mean, we're waiting until he starts his new job and gets his first paycheck so that we know, like, exactly how much we're bringing in, like, each week. But we are going to up even more people on Patreon. Like, we're gonna support more creators, and we're going to increase how much money we give to all of them. So that is one of the things that we want to do with my new job. And then we subscribe to our local newspaper. We subscribe to the Washington Post. And we donate to NPR. And I'm trying to think, how else do we support content? We back a lot of projects on Kickstarter. When there are a couple of, like, independent singers that I support, and so when it's like pay what you want on Bandcamp, I usually still pay like $3 a song. Yeah, stuff like that. We like buying stuff from independent artists. Like, we love art. We probably have too much. I mean, it's not possible to have too much art, right? Like, we just have a lot. So, yeah, so that's just always been one of my values. It was one of the hard things about running Wizards Unite Hub because I didn't own it. And so I didn't have control over what the website owner paid. So, I mean, I did what I could to increase rates for writers, but, like, it's not like I was getting paid a lot. So it's not like I could find more money to pay the writers. Like, I did what I could with Patreon, but a lot of people were, like, really nasty about the fact that I had a Patreon for Wizards Unite Hub. So, you know, it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna catch up on chat. Justin says, we need to pay writers more and value content creation more because it helps keep the world sane or bearable. Absolutely. Like, I buy a lot of books, and we finally we gave in and we did YouTube Premium because we've always, like, it's so that the YouTubers we watch sometimes, but, like, not enough to support on Patreon, that way they still get paid, like, a little bit because we skip ads. Like, we hate ads. So, the Sims community being toxic toward modders who have Patreons. I don't, like, I mean, I don't know anything about the Sims community, but I definitely think, like, any sort of, like, if you're creating like any kind of content. Like, why not have a Patreon? The thing that's weird about like people not liking it is that Patreon's voluntary. Like, you don't have to support anyone on Patreon. You know, like that's, you can if you want to. You don't have to. So it's just weird that like people like get an attitude about it. I don't know. Like we've been doing it since I'm gonna sound like a total hipster here, you guys. We've been doing Patreon since it was called, oh my gosh, what was it called? It was called like Subbable. Basically like we were like early adopters on Patreon. Because like we love like Hank Green, who started the whole thing. And so yeah, we've been on it for a really long time. Supporting people. In fact, Dan and I, like, we finally combined our accounts because I'm so close on this. Let's see. What is the black cat? Okay, I still have, no. I have 4 spider areas, and I have to get 12 more purple things. Oh, it's not going to be enough. Y'all, these ones are so hard. Let's see. Petter says, YouTube Pip is working for me. I think iOS got the allowance a few months ago. It just never worked for me. I honestly don't know what that means, but I'm very glad that something is working for you. Yay! Yeah, I'm totally with you guys. Like, it's so weird that, like, people complain about it. Like, y'all just chill. You know, you can skip ads. Dan and I skip the sponsored content when we watch YouTube videos. Well, and now we have YouTube Premium, so we don't have ads, and the content creators we watch still get ad revenue somehow. But, like, we would just use ad block and skip. That way we didn't see ads, right? I would always play ads for my friends. But, like, I skip ads for everybody else. So, picture in picture. Oh, okay. You can do other things while still watching my stream with chat hidden. Twitch has always allowed it. Got you. Okay. Well, I'm really glad that now works for you. That's very exciting. But yeah, I just, you know, like, I feel very blessed that, like, Dan and I are in a position now that we can, like, support more people financially. Like, I recognize that not everybody is that fortunate. And that's just always kind of, like, that's just always been how we feel, is that we should use our financial privilege to, like, support other people. Because, you know, not everyone is as fortunate as we are. So, that is, sorry, I'm, like, talking and playing this at the same time. It's hard, y'all, okay? It's hard. But yeah, it's nice that we can, you know, like, support creative people, like, with our money. So, because, like, we love art, and we just, like, want to, you know, support art. Like, art is the coolest thing ever. Yeah, absolutely. Like, we love donating, to charity. That's the other thing, we're gonna support more, like, people on Patreon and, like, more, like, artsy things. But we also are increasing our charitable giving. Like, I finally set up, automatic donations to the church I attend online. Which has been nice. Also, the fact that they make it so easy to donate. Like, all nonprofits should make it really easy to donate. And, like, don't annoy me with requests in the mail to donate money. Just ask me to, like, be a recurring donation, and give me the option of having, like, a small monthly recurring donation. And then I'll do it. Like, I'll sign up for it. and you can get your money from me for like the rest of my life because I will forget to undo it. Um, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. Uh, Actually, it's interesting because, okay, so I read through the Kindle version of this book um, when I was in Europe. And when I was in Europe, and then also when I was at the beach. And it was like such a like life-changing book that I bought it in paperback. So Tiny Habits, the idea is that you find habits that are already built into your life. So okay, which is called an anchor moment. Okay. So an anchor moment is something that you're doing all the time without thinking about it. So the anchor moment that has been, I've had two that have been helpful for me in implementing this stuff. So one is brushing my teeth at night, and then two is using the microwave to heat something up. And then you add a new tiny behavior, something really small. So for brushing my teeth at night, what I do is I floss 2 teeth afterwards. Like, that's the behavior that I'm adding, and that's all I have to do. Like, if that's all I do, then I celebrate because I did the new habit. Yay! And when I microwave something, I do 2 counter push-ups. And then I celebrate. And then the idea is that you just like have to get over the mental hurdle of thinking it's gonna be harder than it is. So I only have to floss 2 teeth, but usually I end up flossing my entire mouth. And then sometimes if I'm like super tired, or I don't know, my gag reflex is bothering me or something, I only floss like 5 or 6 teeth. And you know what? I still celebrate, and I still did better than not flossing any teeth. And I frequently end up doing 5 push-ups, counter push-ups, and not just 2. But if I just do 2, that's still better than not doing anything. So I had a point to all of this. He gives an example of when he got a text message from the Red Cross prompting him to donate. And all he had to do was text to a certain number, and then it would automatically donate $5. And he talked about the fact that he got the prompt, which was like the reminder to do something, and then the action, he had high motivation because he really wanted to help with this, this particular disaster relief. And then it was easy to do. And so it's the combination of things that you have a prompt, so you have a reminder that you should do the thing. You have motivation that you really want to do the thing, and then the thing is easy to do. So that is why I like charities that let me donate to them. I have a recurring donation, and then I donate to them every week or every month, and I don't have to think about it because it is easy for me to do. The action is easy to do. Anyway, I have other habits that I want to try out, but the idea is that you do just a little bit at a time. So my little bit at a time is flossing my teeth at night and then doing push-ups against the counter whenever I use the microwave. But yeah, I highly recommend this book. If you have Amazon Prime, it's available. The Kindle book is available for free, and that is separate than Kindle Unlimited. I do not have Kindle Unlimited. I just have Amazon Prime. So, y'all did not know you were going to get a life lesson today, but I like to give that bonus content. Like, why not get a little life lesson? It's like gaming and how to improve your life with Breacha. That is basically what my streams are. So, let's see. Am I going to get this? Maybe I'll finally get this. Okay, I'm really close in, because y'all, these hedge puzzles are so hard. But I finally got that puzzle, so yay! All right, I'm probably yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and let's see. How many minutes do I have left on my bonuses? Nope, I'm done. Okay. It's been an hour, you guys. I need to go. I don't even know what I need to do today. That's like how much stuff I have to do that I don't even remember what else I need to do. Actually, I could look at my to-do list. Yeah, I need to update our spreadsheet with our medical spending. I have a receipt when I use the HSA card, and I need to put it in a spreadsheet. And I need to set up my dental health insurance because I got the card in the mail and it says activate your online account, so I have to activate my online account. Those are my to-dos. And then I didn't put laundry on my to-do list, but I want to do laundry because, like I said, Dan and I are leaving Thursday for Austin, so I want to make sure we have plenty of clean clothes because we're going to be there for a week. But yeah, I do have a new video, you guys. I will actually just drop the link in chat so y'all can go to it right away. I highly recommend that you watch the whole thing. I can't tell you why. I'm just going to tell you that I highly recommend that you watch the whole thing. And then for anyone who is interested in my religious blogging, and it's totally cool if you're not, I finally published a new blog post yesterday. It's a book review. So, I'm trying to do more book reviews because I've been reading a lot more. So there's two things. One is that I will be doing book review, like YouTube book reviews here. That'll be for, at the beginning, it's mostly going to be like fantasy fiction because I'm going to start by doing book reviews of books I think you would like if you like the Harry Potter books. But then, yeah, I've also been reading a lot of books for Christian women, and so I'm reviewing those on my blog. But anyway, and I finally came up with my ending because I got a lot of positive feedback on it from my new video last week. So, as always, keep reading and stay sparkly.